Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Today I'm going to show you what I put together for a very quick and easy sketching kit on those days where I don't have a lot of time when I'm doing Inktober this month. If you have started Inktober, if you've ever done it before, you know how it can be a little overwhelming to find time to get your drawing done each day, and also it can be overwhelming if you have a lot of supplies trying to pare down and decide what you want to use. So I put this together just as kind of a quicker sketching kit for me. I might not use it every time, but I used it today and it worked out really well. So the first thing I have, my main ink is probably going to be markers, and I'll use different brands throughout the month, but what I really have found to work really easily for sketching are the Pastel Artix marker set. And the other reason I want to use these is because I realized that all these colors are available in the other Artix sets that I have, so if I use these up, I have backups. It's not a big deal. And I wasn't originally too crazy about these stands, but since I'm just having this on my desk, it is really nice to be able to just put that in the stand and, you know, set it there so I can see, you know, what I have while I'm working. Now in this jar, I have a variety of other things. I have a variety of gray, cool gray markers. I have cool gray 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have a black pro marker, which has a chisel and a bullet tip end. These are chisel bullets. These are chisel brush markers. I have a white Posca pen for highlights and whatnot. I have a gray color erase color pencil, and the reason I like this is it's really light, and as I work over it with the markers, the lines almost go away, and if I do need to erase something, the eraser on the end of the pencil is sufficient to rub out any of those marks. I have a set of 5 fine liners, and these are by Winsor & Newton. They range from 0.01 to 1 millimeter. I think it's millimeter. I generally use the 0.5. That's the one I use the most, or the 0.3, but having this range is nice. And I've got a permanent, not permanent, it's waterproof Jane Davenport brush marker for if I want a larger area of a non-alcohol ink. And because sometimes the alcohol ink will spread a little bit more than the fine liners, and I can work over the fine liners with a water-based ink or a alcohol ink without it bothering them, so I like that. That if I wanted to, I could just use this, and I could also use like combo markers or something like that. And my last media that I'm including in here is this small tin of Derwent Chromaflow pencils. And I just like them because they're very soft. They lay down really well, even over slick marker paper. So if I just want to shade something a little bit, these are going to do the trick. There's 24 colors here. That's the full range so far. I don't know if they're coming out with more colors or not, but this little tin is the perfect size. And then these all fit in this bag here. So this is the Artix bag that the pastel markers came in. So I thought, well, this is great because I can just hang this on the door of my studio. And then if it's like, you know, 9 o'clock at night and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't do my drawing yet today, I can run downstairs, I can grab this bag, I can go upstairs and sit on the couch and do my drawing, and it's, you know, it's pretty easy. And I can just slide this in here. This is a bit of a tight fit. I wouldn't probably store them in here like long term, but that will work, and it won't close like this when I have all this stuff in there, but it's pretty sturdy. Now for paper, I'll probably use a variety of different sketchbooks. I really like my render marker paper, but that's all the way upstairs in my bedroom. So I've actually been using these 2 brand new pads. These just released today, actually. Actually, I'm filming this on the 4th, and that's the day they came out. But I've had these for a few days because the folks at Artix sent me these to review. They also sent me the markers just to fully disclose everything. So these 2 marker pads, there's the Waku Waku, which is a sketch mix media pad, and I use that for a couple different illustrations. I use them for this. This one was alcohol marker and fine liner and a little white pen. Oh, I did use a little pencil on that too. So this is an example of what the supplies in the kit would do. And this one here, I actually used a red, yellow and blue Tombow marker as well as the fine liners in there. And I found that this paper, this mixed media paper, it doesn't streak bad when you're using alcohol water-based markers, which is nice, but you have to give it time to dry because that smeared on me. I had to touch it up with bleed-proof white, which I'm not keeping in there, but you know, you don't want to keep everything in there or you'll never get anything done. And this is just their new marker paper, which seems very similar to most marker papers. It was very easy to work with, but the pastel markers, using the pastel markers for a base gives you a lot of freedom, and it's not so much that you're blending, you can layer up and you don't get harsh edges, so that works out really well. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these sketches inside here or not. I don't know if they'll stay because generally when you have these tape bound books, it's more for like pulling the paper out, not for keeping it in there. So I might see if they'll stay in, but if not, I'll just put them in a folder or something. So anyway, that's what I am using for my quick Inktober sketches this month. I hope that if you are doing Inktober, you're enjoying it and you're not getting too stressed out, because I know it can be a bit much sometimes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like these videos, and until next time, happy crafting!